Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Forex Black Box. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, finally. Today it's going to be NFP later on during the day, 1:30 p.m. London time. Watch out for gold and dollar uh, and euro movement. First thing first, disclaimer, guys. Forex carry high level of risk. You may lose all your investment at once. Be careful how much you trade every single trade. Calculate it properly, make you a percentage and take the risk, accept the risk, the losses and profit. You must accept the losses before the profit. Okay, guys, cool. um, we can see here that's S&P 500 heat map. We looking like below 50%. The connection is good today, hopefully. Can everyone hear me? Yeah, so we can see that S&P 500 looking like is in bullback mode at the moment. The stock is looking rather a little bit weaker because of NFP and um, yeah, Friday. So NFP, first NFP of the month, of course, the second NFP of the year, and it's Friday as well. So profit taking and stuff like that. Forex itself, we look at pound kind of like find some support and 29 area, and is holding at the moment for a couple of days now. Let's see how that's gonna play next week. And safe haven assets is down. Sorry, safe haven asset is up because of the stock is pulling back. I will show you later on. S&P 500 is pulling back again today. Yesterday was a green day. Today is pulling back. You can see yen is up and pound right behind it. So that's a good thing. It's pound right there. That's what we're trading every day. It's very important here. And what we're trading against, I'm trading against Aussie, New Zealand, and CAD, and USD, and yen. I'm down in yen a little bit, but I'm up on 1, 2, 3. I'm up here, 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 but a little bit halfway through USD itself. So we'll see how NFP we're gonna play today. I think it's going to be non-event, so I don't think the market is gonna move much of it, but we will see how it go. Watch out for gold. I think gold want to break higher. Possibly gonna see a spike to the gold. I'll show you later on what I mean by this. Uh, that's it from here. Calendar. Here we go. We got some got some euro news. It was not really great. Medium impact is same, but the low impact is all zeros below red. So it's not good for euros. Maybe 50-50. I don't take it in account as a good news. Pound, however, got medium news and it was green today. That's a good for pound. Uh, Qualifier to trade it. It could push up today. We'll see how that's gonna go. Later on today, you have NFP, of course, is dominating the day today. Everyone waiting for it. The market's sideways. It doesn't want to invest too much in anywhere until we get the NFP mapped. Then information out, and people, investors, and hedge funds that will come out. We got CAD news as well. High impact that come together at the same time. So here we go. Watch out today. Today is going to be a hot day for CAD and USD, and nothing else really. Aussie news, medium. Euro news, medium. Sorry, this is CFTC. Sorry, I mean this is CFTC because today is Friday, so we're gonna get Tuesday data. How many contracts have been traded and so on and so forth. Indexes. Okay, have a look here at the index. Pound index, you can see that we hold in that level, which is good. We touch it once, pull back up. We touch it twice, second time now. We're trying to come back up. So I'm looking for breakout today to come back again. Do me a second leg up there at least. At least if pound doesn't have any news by the end of we still negotiating Brexit. That's one thing to keep in mind. Where Trump is keep talking about UK, Huawei, and China deal with UK, and that's kind of like rough a little bit because he could change his mind. As you probably know, Trump, he can change his mind, say that we don't want to make a deal with the UK. So the only market in the world. So keep that in mind. Uh, Coming back up here, that would be good for consolidation or break higher. Try to make the range a little bit larger. If you have a green day today, probably Monday is going to continue green. That'll be good. Let me just skip this. Euro, as you can see, that channel, break out the channel. I'll come back retesting now. See how it's going to behave today in FP. Probably drop down a little bit to make another leg here. We'll see how they'll go. Watch out for these two together. Dollar coming to a strong resistance area. So see how they're going to do. Dollar index basically as well. It's mirroring this dollar index. That's the dollar index, of course. So we come into a support area here. See how the support area is going to play. We break out quite a while back that trend line. We retest it and we'll continue back up here. As you can see, we're coming back up, making waves. This time is a little bit longer with our pullback to target hit or run basically. So we need to target this and we'll come back from there. Test at least the moving average. We'll see how we want to play from there. Hello, good morning, Oleg. Uh, gotta see. CME contract. Okay, that's a future contract, Oleg. Is not a future. That's a future contract. It's different than Forex. Forex, you trade in Forex here. The other contract that people trading, it's a contract. It's like expiry date and stuff like that. It's not the same as Forex, but they all have the same price. They have the same price and everything, but they're different. They're different in calculation. They don't have a spread. You have to pay some fees, and it's very complicated. But Forex, it's better than Forex in so many ways. But uh, you need to be kind of it's professional trading feature. It's not simple like Forex. So you have to be careful for this one. And secondly, if if you watch the index, that's where what is mirroring cable between these two. That's the bound head basically. Or that's the bound leader. It's a bound. It's a cable. Bound USD. It's the price leader of all pound pairs. Okay, I hope that clear for you. Hi, good morning, Mother Vega. Hi, good morning. Anyway, so back to stock risk off today. It's not really a risk off like as a risk off is gonna crash or whatever. No, it's just a pullback. If you look here, yen is want to touch these highs probably, and we will see some pullback later on because the S&P 500 it's pulling back at the support area I told you about yesterday. I'll show you later on. And New Zealand, as you can see, risk off today, meaning like pullback, pulling back down to the lows. See how it's gonna hold here, whether or not it's gonna break, retest, and continue down. There is a channel. If you make a line here and you copy it over, you see that we broke the line. We'll come back retesting it. So we'll see how that's gonna go. CAD is a little bit weak today, sideways, holding the moving average. Probably is gonna drop down today if it's a bad news. Otherwise, it's gonna break higher if it's a good news for these highs. Uh, Aussie there's a channel here as well. If you calculate these two together, we break out of the channel, coming back, test the top, and coming back down now as a risk off. We'll test the low end of the channel. Probably if you hold here, probably see some Monday, some rotation coming back up to these levels. Swiss, you can see Swiss that is double tops here, spikes 2 days, then coming back, do rotation. If risk off is still in play, we're probably going to test this high and we continue back down. We would like to see Swiss to break below this moving average. If it does, then we will see momentum going down. Okay, another 50% of this move, or maybe more or less. Okay. Okay, guys, that's the indexes. Here you go. That's the S&P 500, the SPOOS. As you can see, that's how I target the next target. That's my next target, 3376 area, which is 61% extension of Fibonacci from the last spike, from this low to this high, come back down here, and it did 32%, and we doing now looking to break higher. However, that's a pullback. That's a good opportunity. We're gonna know today more, or next week. We'll see how US is gonna open today. Just to change the color. We'll see how the US is gonna open today. That could be good opportunity to short up to these levels. Okay, then from there we see rotation to continue back up, like what we done here. Coming back up, rotation, and come back up here. Rotation and come back up there. Okay. So I expected to the yesterday I talked about that. We're gonna retest again the highs. Probably we're gonna pull back. We'll close like a spiky candle, and now we're gonna be pull back. We open with a gap overnight, and overnight no was no much interest of buying because FNB on the way, and probably we're gonna see the the SP 500 was gonna drop a little bit more lower to come to this candle here of interest. The body of the candle that could be a target for long term for long positions, or you can short as soon as it started breaking these highs. Started breaking, retest in a small time frame and continue back down to there, then you can take it back up to there. Play for today, intraday. If you trade future, I do trade future, so I know when I trade in 5 minutes, so I don't trade in like I only in and out, in and out. I don't stick around. It's not like forex. It's completely expensive and it's not easy to manage. How is my stream, by the way? Is better today? Oleg, please could you just feedback? Thank you. Okay, gold. Gold hold a very nice ground here. That's indicating that gold buyer is still holding their positions and they looking to continue higher. We'll see how's NFP today is going to work out. From my experience, I think it's going to be spike up to these highs, then we will drop back down. It will be a very quick spike, and we'll see we can hold it green or not. If it's not, probably Monday, we're going to see some pullbacks again to this level and probably continue back up. I could be completely wrong, and we see that all the way up today touch this trend line I draw. There is a couple of trend line I draw last night. One here, this one meeting this area, one, two, and now we test it once, twice. We're trying to break, and we get inside the channel itself. What I did, I just copy this over to the other side. I put it on the top. Much better. Thank you so much. Thanks, Oleg. I put it in the top of the high of this candle, and that's my channel. So it's how you draw a channel. You see 1, 2 point and 3. Then you draw a line. Then you move it just to make a copy of it exact angle, and you just leave it up there. Now you could target this level. Okay. If you target this level here, that will be coming up after we come inside the channel. Then we continue back up. Could be a little bit higher. It could break this high up there and just start to consolidate here. I could be completely wrong and we come back retest the login. So what the scenarios we have? We have three scenarios. One, break inside rotation. By Monday, we continue back up. Scenario two, actually can break down, retest this level and come back up on Monday. Retest this channel again. Why I'm saying that? Because gold is so far doing high lows, high lows, higher highs, high highs. We're waiting. This a low high, but it didn't really count yet since we didn't create a new low. So that's the last low, and that's the previous high. That's the previous low, and we coming back to continue the cycle. We didn't really create a new low yet, so the next stop is from this point. It could be higher point of this high. Okay, that could happen in a few days. It could happen today. Could just spike up really big today if dollar getting weaker because of NFP. What is going to confirm to me that we come inside this channel and we hold. Maybe Monday we're going to play down a little bit here, maybe we'll break a little bit, then we'll continue back up again. That's the play. I like to see that hold here. Monday we'll see another play and we continue back up. Or we break up high quickly today and Monday come back retest this breakout. Okay. So many scenarios. All depends about how NFP will work and watching S&P 500 and dollar behavior, dollar index. Already we'll talk about dollar index again here. We broke that high very sharply here, as you can see. We broke that one and we broke the second one, so we quite strong momentum. As I talked about it here, we retested, we break out, retest, coming back strong. See how NFP today is gonna play. Probably, I don't know. I expect some pullback here after breaking this level. I expect some pullback here, then we'll try to break high a little bit more. What we have here, impulsive rotation, small one, and another one here, and sharp one, V shape, upside down, then strong momentum breaking these highs. How many days green? One, two, three, four. I don't know about today is going to be green or not. Could be just a drop down today if dollar is not good news. I think it's not going to be already priced in the market. You can see that already priced in. So whatever the news is, the investor that will take their money off as soon as they were correct. And instead of if it's a good news, you can see the market start to consolidate a little bit, go down a little bit more, do some rotation to this level, then continue back up. So that's the level you watch for. If that dollar index start to lose momentum, come back down and continue back up. Uh, Dollar yen, you can see yen getting strong obviously because if S&P 500 is losing momentum and yen is safe haven as a gold, as a Swiss. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 days green. We have a resting day today. Probably gonna drop a little bit lower to this area, maybe a little bit more until 2:30 p.m. London time. We'll see the stock open. When we see the stock open, we'll see how S&P 500 will play. From the 2:30 p.m. tonight, we could see a lot of moves. Before 2:30, we're gonna see 1:30, which is 1 hour gap. It's the S&P NFP, so we could see some momentum before this time. But when this time open, obviously the stock bill will be active and trader trading the stock that will be buying and selling. So that's why we'll see a lot of liquidity at this time. Um, we still unfortunately holding here the pound. I was not been triggered yet. My stop loss for pound USD. Let's see how today is gonna play. We have one resting day and two red. I'm looking for that day to show some momentum to break even this level. So I'm looking for pound USD today to come up at least here to level to show me some momentum back up. Otherwise, I will be breaking even. There's a double top bottom here. It's not really breaking it. My stop loss just below there. So let's see how it's gonna play today. I think we're gonna see momentum back up to this is trend line at least. Then from there we can see rotation and continue back up. There's no any solid news, positive news for pound at the moment to push it that way. But if dollar getting weaker, then pound will step up and will start to move up. Uh, Same goes here. You can see euro is weakness. Euro is become weaker at the moment. We have the pattern. I drew it like yesterday, I think, or the day before. It looks like it's working out. But here we went up and we'll come back down. So not sure about this pattern. We'll complete back up here and rotation back down for short momentum. Overall, that's showing me that's consolidation box for a few days now, many days since last year. Is keep consolidating here. So this is really no trading zone. So you can see that when we break out of this level, okay, let me just clear this out. If we break out from here, when we break out from here, we'll know where we're going. Other than that is gambling. You can short it from here, yes. You can long it from here, yes. But you have to find out what's pound doing, what's euro doing. Because this is like sideways, is not a trade. This is not a trade. You have to wait for a breakout to see to short it. You break out to long it. Okay, guys. It's not necessary to trade these pairs anyway for me. I don't do it. Pound yen. So that when the risk on, pound yen getting up, risk off, pound start yen losing momentum. Today we have a couple days kind of like slow rotation. We're probably gonna see momentum back up when risk back on the table, which is gonna happen next week, I believe. Investors they get to get advantage of the low price since the coronavirus and then injecting more money to the market, and that's why we see a new high, all-time highs yesterday. So I expected that to continue, just only pull back, and this box area will be great to see some breakout to the higher side because S&P 500 wanted to do more and it want to go higher. That's mean the stock want to go higher. That's mean Trump wanted to be re-elected, and that's why he wanted to keep the stock up all the time. So we expect this pair to continue back up. Pound CAD, pound Aussie, sorry. As you can see that we had 1, 2, 3 days red, and we have a big green day today. That's CAD news and sorry, Aussie news and stock risk on off. Sorry, risk off today. And let's see the pattern is going to complete or not here. This pattern is completed. Sorry, I'm like to see this coming back up a little bit more up to this level to retest here. You see the momentum is strong. We have a strong day today against the 2 days. We already broke, did we? Yeah, we broke 2 days highs. That's engulfing. That's a green candle. Probably that candle gonna continue up today, up to this level. So if you come up to here, I still have position. I'm actually I was long somewhere here, here, and here. I have three position, one, two, three. So I'm already in profit in one. I'm looking to see the other position how we're gonna play it. But I think because the stock can be risk on, I probably am gonna exit some position out of this trade. I don't want to stick around when it's going back down. Maybe Pound will see some momentum next week. Maybe Boris Johnson is gonna do some new deals, new talk about between Europe and us. We'll see what he wants to do. Maybe he will just put some news in the wire or whatever, and we're gonna see some bound investor come into play to the market again. Same story here. You can see all risk off asset is coming back down, and bound against it is going back up. So if that keep going today, if we see a nice pullback to that level, we're gonna see bound is gonna coming back up again here easy, because we see this move up, the sharp move up, coming back down, and rotation. Remember when I talked about it that day when we were streaming at this day, I said that's only a pullback, guys, because the momentum is up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 2 days green. We have 1 day red, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. We're still inside these 2 days. Okay, so 5 days against 2 days. Which one is the longest? The 5 days is longer. It's taking more time to go down than going up. That's telling me the momentum is still up, and we went half, almost, yeah, almost 45% to the move down. So that's still on. The game is still on for momentum moving back up. Okay. Do you have if you have any question, please leave it in chat. Thanks. Pound CAD, same story. All all safe haven currencies, all the equity currencies that are going down because of the stock is losing momentum. And we can see that we'll see today how CAD is gonna play. I think we're gonna see spike today here. I'm long somewhere here and here. We'll see some momentum back up to these levels, definitely. Then from there we will see if we wanted to range or what we wanted to do, because all get involved, all some priced in a little bit and go down. There's all undecision going on in oil at the moment. So do you? Sorry, I'm reading. What gap? We don't have a gap on pound USD. I don't think we have a gap. There you go. But there's no gap in your pound USD. They're all closed on the daily. Um, Monday gap. Okay, Friday. Ah, you mean this gap up there? It will close somewhere down the line. I mean, like, it's gonna take you maybe another 2 weeks to close the gap. This gap is only, look, the market is trading 24/7, guys. Okay, like this gap only been created because you work with your broker. Your broker was off, switch it off, it disconnected from the exchange, and reconnect again on Monday. Okay, this gap it's only the brokers. It's nothing to do with the market. So that's something you need to keep in mind. Don't rely on it and put all your money on the gap close. It doesn't matter. It will look, the market look has been consolidating here. Market went all the prices all the time. Okay, it doesn't matter is a gap or not. Just need to know that the gap is only the broker problem, is not the exchange problem. Okay, so I don't really rely on gaps very much. I rely more uh, on the momentum where we're going. At the moment, we're pulling back and we're coming back up. Hopefully, we're looking like with the sideway here. I know I brought a little bit earlier, but we'll see the momentum is holding. If I lose this trade, it's fine. I made a lot of trade before, and I lose more trade than the one I'm making. But the one I'm making is always big. My stop loss is always equally good. So that's how you be succeeded in this business. So as I said, the gaps don't count the gap very much. The gaps, it's the broker global brokers, because they disconnect on Friday and they reconnect on Sunday morning, and that's the contract between them and the exchange. However, the banks are always trading. Why is a gap? If you think about it, why is a gap? That's mean the price moved. Why, how the price gonna move? That's mean that the buy and sellers. If it's a buy and sellers, there's no gap. Okay, the banks they trade in the exchange with each other, and they don't need to wait for us to open the gate for us. No, they do their business. We are like extra layer on them. They're not relying on us to open or close or buy or sell. They're only doing this for years. They don't need us really. We're only trading the breadcrumb behind them. We don't really do as much as they do. So Gabs is just not count is don't count it or qualify it as a trade, because the banker they don't really care about it. They see that, oh look, the traders they look at Gap, maybe probably they want to trade, and they see more liquidity, more stop loss below there, and they go for it, you know. So yeah, it's not easy business. You need to know more than you, and you always expecting the worst, not the best in forex trading or any trading. About oil, I hear that Saudi Arabia want to reduce the production, and they reduce your production, and they want to reduce the production because they want to keep the oil increase in price. However, Russia didn't agree with them, and there's something going on there, and they kind of the price went up a little bit, and after that went down again. So I reckon that you keep it stop loss or take profit tight. Don't risk too much, because today is CAD news, and it's gonna move oil a little bit. Okay, so watch out for that. Watch out for CAD news. Okay. Okay, I will check it out later. I will check it out later. Okay, so where we stopped at? Bound CAD. Okay, as I say, bound CAD, we just wait for this moment, for this area to be retested. See if you want to break high stronger, that's mean CAD is weaker. If you break lower, I lose, and I have some stop loss somewhere here below this one. If you go down, that's fine, and that's indicating CAD is getting stronger. That's mean oil will be stronger too. So watch out for CAD news. Okay, Swiss, Euro. You can see risk off. Obviously, this is all mirror each other, as you can see. Bounce Swiss, same story here with Bounce Swiss. Since the risk off Swiss is a little bit strong, however, Bound is holding. That's mean Bound is strong a little bit than Swiss. So that if you do look on Aussie, New Zealand, and Swiss, Aussie, New Zealand, and Swiss, and yen. If you monitor this four, you will know where the market going. Your job is to find the right spot to trade. If you see these assets that are good, you trade it. It's a qualify, yes. This risk off today, yes. Then you long or short, regardless. Okay, regardless of sorry, regard of the who's texting me. Regard of what is the risk off or on. That's why you have to keep your eyes on the stock. If the stock risk off, that's mean Aussie, New Zealand are down, yen up, gold up, dollar up. Okay, very simple. You put this line in the middle. If that start rotating, you see some momentum back up, you can take advantage of this momentum when it start to long or short regard. Depends on which pair you're trading. Okay. Okay. Cool. There's another question, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. Today is NFP. Remember, there's NFP, and I don't think it's gonna be any big mover, but market could react to it because that's the second NFP of the year. It's Friday. It's the second month, so just take care. Don't trade too much, guys. It's Friday. Saudi and Russia, yes, they're playing the game. I know. Of course, when the big player they talk to each other and how we can do, they know in advance what they're going to do in the future, and they kind of. I'm not gonna say that publicly, but you know what? It's news. They they talk to each other, and they see what the next move is they wanted to do, and they kind of hedge against it. And they buy oil, they sell oil in the market, and that's how they know when the big leaders when they say, okay, we're gonna do this, and you see markets start to react against it. And that's the problem now we have in these days. They react to any word anyone leader, big leader say anything about oil or gold or war or whatever. The market will just smash up and down and kill a lot of people account. So that's why you have to trade only, limit your risk, because if you limit your risk, you have more chance to play tomorrow. If you limit your risk today, you're going to last longer and you will learn. At the same time, you be disciplined. That's the discipline. You have to be disciplined. So watch out for oil today. It's gonna move, react to CAD news. Uh, well, I calculate my risk, Akhil. I calculate my risk, and my risk is about 3% risk on bound alone. So if I lose 3%, it's fine. If I've been hit, my stop loss is fine, but I calculate my risk already. I took my positions. It's all up to you guys. This is if you're not comfortable with the position you take in, don't take it. Close your positions. If you're not comfortable with your stop loss, if you're gonna lose 500 pound, if you're gonna lose £1,000 on your stop loss and you're not comfortable, just to close your trade. Don't take the risk. If you feel inside you're not comfortable to lose this money, don't trade it. Reduce your lot sizes. You could lose only £100. If you're not comfortable with £100, lose £50. If you're still not comfortable, I don't know, put £25, stop loss, reduce your lot sizes. But still, it's still the ego of a human is I want to make more money. It's not worth it to do this. So you have to accept one of these two. You want to accept to lose, you put risk on £500 to lose it as a stop loss, or you want to put £25, but you're not happy with the outcome. If you take profit is small, then you're not capable of doing trading overall. You have to lose. You have to lose money sometime. That's life. You have to lose. If you're in a business, there's the expense. You have to lose money in here. You have to lose money in there, and that's how it is. Your job is to make sure that you're not losing much and you're making more. When the opportunity come in, you're actually making more. If you lose only 2%. If you make profit, you make 5%. Down the line, you're a winner. Okay, so you need to take that losing momentum or stop loss hit as a part of the business. It's very simple, guys. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day, guys. Thanks very much. And there is a Telegram group link in the description if you would like to join. And I'm working on so many things this year, 2020. I will be doing more. I will be doing some courses as well and stuff like that. But I'm not really, I didn't really start anything yet. But very very soon I will be doing that, and I will let you know down the line. I don't think I want to do any video over the weekend because I already doing the stream every single day, so there's no point for me to do repeating that to waste your time and mine. So you guys have a lovely day today and have a lovely weekend ahead of you, and be careful is NFP then CAD news for oil, Oleg. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care, guys. Bye bye.